welcome Erik Stucky and David Starr.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How's everybody?
Very good.
You've all eaten?
Yeah.
Okay. It's good. Good. I'm David. This is Eric. And I don't think we've ever played here together.
Not together.
We've played separately and with other folks here, but he and I tour quite a bit together. So last time I was here, I said, well, why don't we come back as a duo next time, since we actually know what we're doing, mostly. And so tonight we're going to do kind of a song swap. I'll play a song or two, and then we'll turn it over to him, and we'll work together on stuff. And sound all right to everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Cool. I'm going to kick it off. This is a title cut from an album called Live Again. I started going to Nashville to record about 10 years ago next month, and this is the first song we cut down there. 2, 3, 4. You got that look in your eyes, like all your time and luck is finally run out. Said, past it 100 second tries. Baby, I know what you're talking about. The night will fall and the heart will call. And I will hold you close and make you feel alive again. I'll make you feel alive again. Gonna leave behind this world and then come redemption or sin. Gonna feel alive again. Sometimes the heart makes the slightest mistake, and the walls seem to come tumbling down. How much time, how long will it take for your love out of the lost and found? Well, these hearts are alone, there's nobody home. Take my hand and you'll see, make you feel alive again. I'll make you feel alive again. Gonna leave behind this world and then come redemption or sin. Yeah, yeah, gonna feel alive again. Don't worry about the sunrise, baby. Past. Close your eyes and maybe, just maybe, tonight and this fire and this passion will last. Oh, these nights in July, oh, how they fly, just passing time, baby. There's no need to cry, 'cause love is yours, this love is mine. Surrender your will, time will stand still. I'm bound to make you mine, make you feel alive again. I'll make you feel alive again. Gonna leave behind this world and then come redemption or sin. Yeah, yeah, gonna feel alive again. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Can you move your guitar that way? You're blocking the view with that guitar.
I can do that.
I want to see you.
Really? Me?
You, that handsome man up there with that guitar.
How's that?
Oh my God, I didn't want to. Oh, that might have been a mistake.
No more banana pudding for that guy. Hey, we need all the help we can get. I'm open to suggestions.
Yeah.
So I live in a little town in western Colorado called Cedar Edge, Colorado. I've talked to some of you about that. How many people know where that is or have been there?
I do now.
Okay. All right. And it's not uncommon to get good song material from locals. And there's a fellow there named Jody. And Jody used to come in the coffee shop in the morning. He was a cobbler. You could bring your boots in and leave them with him, and he'd take them home and work on them and bring them back. Long story short, one morning I was in there. I said, Jody, how you doing? And he said, another day, another shot at mercy. I said, you don't mind if I borrow that? Anyway, so I kept that in my back pocket for a long time, and the day came around when I needed to write a song about something else, and this was a good way to start it out. It's called Night Rolls Around. It's on an album called South and West, and I think I'm out of those, but Eric actually played on that. Another day, another shot at mercy. One more chance to get it right. So many questions when the answers are few. So many people looking for the light. But the sun's still shining outside. Well, I'm still along for the ride. And if I play my cards right, I'll be here when the night rolls around. One more heartbreak, one more promise gone. It's just another round in the fight. There's only so much for me to go around. Oh, and everybody wants a bite. But the sun's still shining outside. Well, I'm still along for the ride. If I play my cards right, I'll be here when the night rolls around. Well, it's a frozen moment on a tightrope walk. We're trying to hold on with all we can. But the planet shakes and the rain falls down as we navigate these ever-shifting sands. So you cast a shadow, you make some noise, try to make your mark in this world. Better break some rules if the rules don't seem right, but do not go quietly with your flag unfurled, because the sun's still shining outside. You're still along for the ride. If you play your cards right, we're here when the night rolls around. Yeah. If you play your cards right, you're here when the night rolls around. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now when the night rolls around. Thank you.
Really nice.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, it's good to be back.
It is.
Good to have you.
Thank you. I know. Yep. Last time it was unofficial. This time it is.
You didn't quit.
What's that?
You didn't quit.
Well, what's more important is she didn't.
That
But,
that actually is, yes.
and thank you. 6 months in and going strong, so that's good. Who all? I know lots of you, but just a show of hands, who's been here when I've played before? All right. And you all didn't quit either.
No.
You came back.
I didn't know it was
Some
going to be.
CD.
Right. I think we're going to have a problem with some this guy back here. He
Telling
said
you, it's
he
the
didn't know
banana
it was going to be
pudding.
me. Yeah. He just thought it was David. What's that?
My security guy.
Oh, okay. He's guarding the door.
You want to get a grip on Robert.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to start off with a tune called Night Train. You ready? Here we go. She took a night train, barreling down the Delta bound for New Orleans. And the stars shone like candles in the shadows of a young girl's dream. Staring out the window as the towns flew through the darkness and the steam. Certain everyone in Mississippi could hear that whistle scream. Swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself is something you can't ever get enough of. Misery turns to magical, the troubles fall behind her like the rain. Now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. She took a night train. The feeling of passing through while other folks are sleeping. It's like flying, something about the way it starts a heart to healing. Nothing this side of heaven like a Mississippi dawn. When the hell you left behind you don't even know you're gone. And swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself is something you can't ever get enough of. Misery turns to magical, the troubles fall behind her like the rain. Now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. She took a night train. Play it, David. Swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself is something you can't ever get enough of. Misery turns to magical, the troubles fall behind her like the rain. Now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. took a night train, barreling down the Delta bound for New Orleans. And the stars shone like candles in the shadows of a young girl's dream. Thank you. Thank you very much. I wrote that song with a friend of mine named Bob Ray, and I met him right before I moved to Nashville, and he was one of the guys that was like, man, you got to move to Nashville. And I moved there, and he kind of moved there at the same time, and he's a great writer, and I just feel really blessed to have gotten to, we've written, I don't know, maybe 100 songs together, and I just learned a lot from him. He's awesome. This is a song I wrote with a girl named Tiffany Gassett. This is what is this one called?
I don't know.
Babe, do you remember what this one's called? I better know because it's the title of the. It's in the song.
I don't know what it's called.
It's called "Jealous of the Wind." I just remembered. Here we go. You don't have to answer to his daddy, stay in this old town. You don't have to work in a factory till the lights go down. See the same old faces, wonder if they care. Have the same old conversations that go nowhere. It can change directions, change its mind. Don't ask questions or answer to time. Well, it knows where it blows, and it goes and keeps on going. Man, I'm jealous of the wind. You don't ever wonder what she's thinking, doesn't shed a tear, and if it ever wants to see her, it can be right there to whisper in her ear, or kiss her on the face. And when she disappears, it doesn't feel the pain. It can cut through heartbreak, laugh at love. There ain't nothing you can't rise above. Well, it's free to leave without even grieving. Man, I'm jealous of the wind. Can change directions and change its mind. Don't ask questions or answer to time. Well, it's free to leave without even grieving. Man, I'm jealous of the wind. I'm jealous of the wind. I'm jealous of the wind. Jealous of the wind. Thank you.
That's nice. I like to play here because you can just hang the guitars right on the
I
wall.
know. Built-in
Like-
stands.
It's like home.
Sound like a music.
A little bit, yeah. What am I doing here?
David, how long have you been coming here?
It's 2014, I think.
Sort of 9 years. And you were with Kirby Kelly the first time.
I saw a picture of that this morning,
Yeah.
and I believe that's correct. Yes. So.
9 years, is that what you
You
said?
might have to give everybody an update on Kirby too.
Well, Kirby's got some health stuff, so if you keep him in your thoughts, I'll just leave it at that. He's a sweetheart and a good guy, and we'd like to keep him around.
Yep.
Like all of us, we'd like to.
Come back.
So, I get my material on Main Street in Cedar Edge department. I go down to my store early in the morning. I leave the house about 7 miles north of town, and I come down into town and I have coffee with some guys. But a lot of times I'll get to my guitar store that I own, and I'll go in there and look around before I go have coffee at 6 in the morning or whatever. And one morning I'm in there, and I looked out the window, and there's this guy sitting on a bench, and I have never seen him since, and I'd never seen him before. You know, some people just move through life, and they wander through a town, and you notice it in a small town. You might not notice it in a bigger town, but anyhow. He was sitting out there, and he was doing this strange thing with this ritual with his cigarette filter, and I don't know what I don't smoke, so I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, it looked like a guy that probably had a story, and I thought, well, why don't you give him a story? Songwriter, after all. So this is, I kind of imagined him just moving through the world. It's called Any Chance of Going Home. Well, he twisted that brown filter off his cigarette. Then he lit the ragged end and closed his eyes. He whispered something about a girl from Coffeyville with a broken heart and a tattoo on her thigh. It was a long time gone and another life ago, when bitter wind tore holes in childish dreams. See, sometimes circumstance leaves waste to best laid plans, and it's years before we find out what it means. He said, when you're dealing other people's demons, you will more than likely die alone. The price I paid just waiting for the other foot to fall has cost me any chance of going home. That little dog became a proxy for forgiveness, filling in the blanks on quiet nights, never asking more than for companionship and affection, and to never leave her sight. Now she's gone from here, and nothing feels the same. All of the forgiveness in the world can't fill these empty rooms or kill these restless ghosts, like these lonely halls where they sway and swirl. He said, when you're dealing other people's demons, you will more than likely die alone. Price I paid just waiting for the other foot to fall has cost me any chance of going home. The price I paid just waiting
for the other foot to fall. It's cost me any chance of going home. It's cost me any chance of going home.
Thank you. Thank you. Eric, let's pick up the tempo and just see if these people can handle it. You think they can handle it?
See if I can handle it.
I think you can handle it.
You're young. You got it.
He is young. He's less than half my age.
Is that true?
I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I feel pretty good about it. I'm fortunate to get to play with him. We've known each other a long time.
Yeah, we have. Actually, over half my life. I mean, we haven't been playing music, but the first time I met David, it was a long time.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm aging before your very eyes. The good news is you're aging before my very eyes, too.
It's a common theme.
You know what? I feel so fortunate to be, I'm going to be 67 this year, to be doing what I'm doing. I get to do it. And this guy's willing to go around and do it with me. He and I are going over to the UK again this year. We went last year. And Eric had never seen an English breakfast where they give you it'd be like getting everything out there on that table on one plate. They go, "How's your breakfast, mate?"
Yeah.
He said, "You get all this?" And I said, "Every day."
Yep.
He became enamored with the coffee machines at this hotel chain we were using.
Well, they were all, I mean, like,
Everything had a touch screen.
$5,000 coffee
Yeah,
machines.
well, easily, yes. But
Not like the drip coffee.
well, we're only staying at 2 of those this trip. It's a shorter trip.
I'll still go.
Okay, good. This is a traveling song. I actually wrote this one at my guitar store one morning. I get down there and I pick a guitar up and I start noodling around and I go, "Oh, there's a song there." So it's a place of meditation in the morning, but I usually wake the neighbors up. So it's called "Good Is Gone." From the ragged edge of losing you, I fell back to earth. Facing my worst fears, living in a world of hurt. There was nothing on the far horizon, everything at my feet. No way to go but up, no easy retreat. Too much time in a rearview mirror, I gotta keep moving on. It's calling my name, I can't hear. Could be good as gone. All the splintered conversations that pass for truth these days. Facing our worst instincts instead of choosing the words we say. Well, there's promise on the far horizon, still we wonder why. Nothing ever changes and true love dies. Too much time in a rearview mirror, I gotta keep moving on. It's calling my name that I can't hear. Color me good as gone. You're not the only one. Think it's time for me to cut and run.
No color me good is gone. Yeah. Yeah, good is gone. Oh yeah. Hey. Erik Stucky. I told you.
Finally learned how to play it.
What's that?
You finally learned how to
Don't encourage him.
That's true.
Hey, Eric, are you taking
late.
requests?
Sure. I think we both are.
Cool.
I mean, this is your house.
Well, you know, it's whenever I'd like to hear good vibrations sometimes.
okay. We can do that. I can do that.
Raining, please.
Okay.
Wow.
Angels fly.
You have a song on Main Street
I do.
that I
I do.
would like to hear.
We should have talked about this before.
But,
We
you
could have
know-
we put everything in the order and then we do it.
Oh, you know, I
I'm
mean,
just
whenever.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
We got all night.
We got all night.
It saves us having to think of stuff.
That's true.
I mentioned this last night. There's a Jackson Browne concert on YouTube, and it's sort of it's with a band, but a lot of it's kind of acoustic. But anyway, it's customary at Jackson Browne shows. People yell out requests, and he digs that, and he does it. And even though he has a list, he deviates all the time from the list, and he's tuning his guitar or something, and people yelling stuff at him. He goes, "This is great. These are all my songs." I mean, it really helps if they're the ones we know.
Theoretically, you know those.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do one more, or have me do it?
It's your turn.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
You've got requests, mister. You got work to do.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to do a song that is neither one of those requests, but I promise.
Way to give them what they want.
I'm going to let it build a little bit. This is a song. I don't know if I've ever played it here before. We will see. Point of View, key D.
Okay.
Let's see. It's called Point of View, Y-O-U. Could be standing by a street light on a busy city corner. Could be sitting by the ocean, Southern California. Could be spring, it could be autumn. All the leaves are falling from the trees. It makes no difference to me, 'cause I love you from all angles, every kind of light. I love you in color and in black and white. It doesn't matter what's behind you from the lens I'm looking through. I love every point of view. I've seen your ups and downs, your secrets and your truth, loving in your smile, in 100 shades of blue. Sometimes you're sunny morning, sometimes you're storming, pouring rain. I still see you the same, 'cause I love kind of light. I love you in color and in black and white. Doesn't matter what's behind you from the lens I'm looking through. I love every point of you. Though the sands of time might not be very kind, you'll still be the only thing I see. 'Cause I love you from all angles, every kind of light. I love you in color and when you're black and white. Doesn't matter what's behind you from the lens I'm looking through. I love every point of you. Every point of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's see. Okay. Key G. Don't stop raining. I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. Shut the blinds, turn the lock. A great day to take it off. I love the sound of every drop. So don't stop raining, rain don't stop. Put off what we ought to do. Save it for mañana. Today's a good excuse to do the thing that we both wanna. So don't stop raining. I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. David. Yeah. Put off what we ought to do. Save it for mañana. Today's a good excuse to do the thing that we both wanna. Put off what we ought to do. Save it for mañana. Today's a good excuse to do the thing that we both wanna. So don't stop raining. I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. Bridge. Can't go outside 'cause it might flood, and if you're gonna drown, let's drown in our own love. It's been too long since you and I spent all day inside. Don't stop raining. I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. I'm just saying, shut the blinds, turn the lock. A great day to take it off. I love the sound of every drop. So don't stop raining, rain don't stop. Go ahead. Thanks for the request.
So, thank you, Randy, and thank you for being here, all of you. So, if you're out there looking on the table in the living room, there's some, Eric's got CDs. He's got his brand new bandanas.
I do.
And how many of those you got?
Maybe like 45 of them left.
Seems like we talked about me getting one, but I don't yet have one.
We got several.
No, I think that's yours.
No, I think that's yours.
I think that stays here.
I gave that one to Randy.
Eric
okay.
Eric wants that to be in every shot that's out on YouTube and everything.
Yep.
I could put black tape on it and write my name on it. Anyway, what I'm getting at is there's some CDs out there, and one of the things that's out there with my CD pile is a book. And it's a book that, it's a reprint of the book. It's not the original, but my grandfather wrote these books when I was young and didn't really get it. I didn't read the books. I didn't understand what that was about, and I wasn't interested. We were good friends. We hung out a lot together. He taught me to ride horses, and I worked with him on his farm and stuff. But fast forward, he passed away. He wrote his last book in 1972, and he died abruptly the next year. So just a few years ago, I read that book, and I thought, man, there's songs in here. This is rich stuff, you know. So at the time, I'd been working with John Oates, some of Hall & Oates fame, and I went to him with this project idea. I gave him a copy of that old book, and I said, you read that and you tell me what you think. And he called me in 2 days, and he said, this is great. What do you want to do? And I said, let's give a bunch of songwriters that book, have them read it, and then come back. We'll all write songs based on whatever inspires you, you know, and then we'll create a record based on that. So we did that. It took over a year to get it done because I got real sick in the middle of it. I had to have some emergency surgery, which is where this next song came from. My father and grandfather came to me in a dream, and it was while I was in the hospital. It was pretty freaky. And but what I took away from that was that they were there to tell me it was going to be okay. And wasn't time yet. You can imagine how appreciative I was of that. So you think you guys are sure about this, right? Well, we think so. Yeah. Anyway, so I sent this song to John Oates after I'd been out of the hospital a couple of months. I said, what do you think? And he said, let me help you finish it because it wasn't quite done. It's called Rise Up Again, and that's why the fingerboard of this guitar has that. So. Anyway, wrote this with John. 2, 3, 4.
My father and his father came to me at night as I tossed my head on a fever bed, praying for the light. The older spoken poetry, words dancing round his head. Then a younger said, you see, I was cut down when I was running at full speed, thinking everything I wanted was everything I need. But betting I was faster than any wicked wind that blew my way. You will rise up, you will go on. It's not your time, it's just one more storm. Though it lightly scattered to the wind, you will rise up again. Rise. Those who gone before me spoke to me in dreams, telling me my race is not yet run. Their faces lost to history, to circumstance and mystery, fading names and places gone to time. For those who were cut down, running at full speed, believing that their destiny was all they'd ever need, betting they were faster than any wicked wind that blew their way. Go on, it's just one more storm. Though we're like leaves scattered to the wind, we'll rise up again. Rise like a wild horse in a shadow box, waiting for the sun. Well, I dream till my day comes around, and this crooked world won't beat me till I'm truly done. I'm not ready for the burying ground. You will rise up, you will go on. It's not your time, it's just one more storm. But we're like leaves scattered to the wind. We'll rise up again. Rise up again. Thank you. We'll do one more and take a little break. Well, I said, wake up, Mom, turn your lamp down low. I said, wake up, Mom, turn your lamp down low. Hey, you got no nerve, babe, turn up John from your door. Well, I woke up this morning, had them Statesboro blues. I woke up this morning, baby, had them Statesboro blues. Your grandma, she done called me, said your grandpa's got them too. That's right. Papa died and lived. Well, I ain't good looking, baby, but I'm somewhat sweet and kind, and I'm going to the country. Baby, do you wanna go? Said if you can't make it, sugar, your sister Lucille said you wanna go. I said I love that woman better than any woman I've ever seen. Love that woman better than any woman I've ever seen. Well, she treats me like a king, yeah, and I treat her like a doggone queen. I said, wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Hey, wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Ray, Ray, you got no nerve, babe, turn Uncle John from your door. Yeah. Take a short break. We'll be right back. Thank you so much, Erik Stucky. My name's David Starr. Don't go away. Thank you.